For this writing assignment, I have decided to explain the way the cardiovascular system works. I'm currently a health science major and I have taken both anatomy and physiology. They're very hard, in-depth classes with a lot of information that you need to know. By breaking down a topic like the cardiovascular system, it will be a lot easier for students to retain the information they are learning in such a high informative class. I've split up the parts of the cardiovascular system into their own topics, each topic going into detail about the function and parts of that particular portion of the cardiovascular system. As showing on the screen here is a general explanation about the cardiovascular system and how it works. This picture here shows the big picture of the circulation of blood flow throughout the body. As you start to scroll down the web page, you will see each part starting from the bigger parts of the system to the smaller parts, each explaining the function of that particular part of the cardiovascular system. The heart is the main organ of the cardiovascular system. Each beat pumps blood to the rest of the body in order to keep us going. Here explains the different layers of the heart and the purpose of each layer, with a picture showing the different layers. This portion explains the 4 different chambers of the heart, with a picture showing, giving a better explanation. This next section shows the valves of the heart. Each valve has a different function, and here explains why each valve is important. Here I have put a video to show and explain the way the blood flows throughout the heart to help students get a better visual of how the blood actually flows. I think pictures and videos really helps when it comes to classes like anatomy and physiology. It can actually give you the visual of what's going on in the body rather than just explaining it. I have given a 6-step process on the flow of blood in and out of the heart. This next section here explains the 3 types of blood vessels in the body, each going into detail on what each blood vessel does, and how it works, and the job and importance of each one. At the end here, I put some study tips that worked for me, along with diagrams here that can be printed out for studying purposes. Here's one of them. And here's another one. Each of them gives the labels on the different portions. This one here shows all of the arteries and gives all the names of the main arteries in the body. It's easy to study from these. You just print them out and memorize all of the different arteries and where they're located throughout the body. From experience, I know how hard it is learning all of the different systems of the body and how they work. So to have someone break it down and provide pictures and study tips will help anyone that is taking anatomy and physiology.